Hi, Luca Leonardini, Business Innovation Architect. I am an OpenExO certified ambassador, trainer, and consultant. And I am really passionate about the exponential organizational model and specifically about the MTP, the Massive Transformative Purpose, which is the first of the exponential attributes of the EXO model. And I'm here because I want to share with you the purpose-driven business Canva, which I've designed and successfully used to solve a very important problem in a simple, linear and natural way. So let me tell you from where did I get the intuition for this new Canva. And well, I started studying the book from Salim Ismail in 2015, and I, I really fell in love of the concepts. I really loved the concept of the MTP, but I was a little bit disoriented by the fact that I didn't understand how to relate or to correlate the concept of the purpose to other very important concepts within the entrepreneurial project, such as the motivation, the vision, the mission, or even the problem that the project wants to address and wants to solve. So I didn't understand how to correlate it, or if there was an order or a priority in which to follow them. So I tried to study, and believe it or not, the more I studied, the more I got a little bit confused, because I found out that authors are defining this concept in a very different way across any kind of sector and market. Really, it's really something that did not help to clarify my idea. But then I was observing in reality the reaction that people had when we are talking about these concepts. And when I was talking to an engineer or to a programmer that were designing or launching a new product or new service, a new company, and I was trying to talk with them about the purpose of the project, what was the mission and the vision. Well, they were kind of disoriented too. So I felt that there was really a need to put all these concepts in a very clear way, in a natural sequence that can help people to elaborate these very important concepts, because when an entrepreneurial project is aware of its identity and is aware of why it does exist, well, it really shines like a star. So, and it makes a huge difference from the communication strategy perspective. So, having said that, let me clarify just one simple thing. Of course, it goes without saying that every EXO project is a purpose-driven project. That's by default, because every EXO project has its own MTP. It's mandatory. So no discussion about that. And the second thing that I want to tell you is that these concepts, which I'm going to introduce you now, are not mine 100%, in the sense that I did a research work, and then I synthesized these formulas that I got from three people that I think that I admire a lot. And the first one is Peter Diamandis, who gave the intuition for the first two concepts, and then the other one is Simon Sinek. I think all of you know Simon Sinek, and Steve Brown, who is the author of the Innovation Ultimatum. So let's start with the first concept. And the first concept is the passion that the founder or the group of founders have for a problem or for a just cause that will improve people's life and will make the world a better place. So that's the very first concept. And the second one is the purpose. The purpose or the MTP, the scope of the project is really what does the project aspire to become in the next years, in the next 10, 15 or 20 years. Okay, and this is another definition that I got from Peter Diamandis in one of his keynote speech at the Singularity University. And then the third concept I borrowed from Simon Sinek is the why, the motivation. So the motivation is what does the project achieve through the scope, through the purpose that we just have seen in the second concept. And the fourth concept is the vision, and the definition again is from Simon Sinek and Steve Braun. What will be the impact in the world if, let's say, in 10, 15, 20 years the project achieves its purpose? And the last one, the fifth, is the mission. How does the project apply the value into reality, apply its vision into the reality, and by that is creating the value. Okay, so these are the 5 concepts, and that's a very natural and logical way to address them and to answer them. And the answers, when you have all these answers and you put together them, well, what you got is the manifesto of your project. And the manifesto of your project is something very powerful. So now, if you are launching an EXO company, well, you have to do this work. So this purpose-driven business canvas is going to help you to fix these concepts on paper, and above all to be aware, you and your team, about all of these concepts, which are very important, because this manifesto is going to be the deepest essence of your project. This reflects the most authentic identity of your project. This is why it's so important in terms of your communication strategy is so crucial. But if you are not interested in launching an EXO project and you are not considering these hypotheses yet, well, you might want simply, let's say, to become a purpose-driven business. Well, if you do this and if you use this canvas to elaborate all these concepts, you got the manifesto of your project, and this is what is going to help your project to shine like a star. Because when you are aware of the deepest and truest identity of your project is going really to shine like a star, and you're going to create a competitive advantage with all your competition, with all your competitors, because you are going to communicate the value and the values of your project, and you are going to create, by consequence, a new and modern brand experience for your community. So these are the advantages of the purpose-driven business canvas, which I encourage you to use, to download from my website or from Slideshare, from wherever you find it. And please give me a shout, give me a feedback, and let me know if you like it. And yeah, I hope that this is going to be very useful for you and for your business. Take care. Bye.